Hi, welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Today's topic is going to be very specific, although we're all being impacted by artificial intelligence in terms of our career development and career goals. Specifically today, we're going to focus on women. And for the men out there, this is something that is pertinent to you and your own right, because we complement each other. So think about your mothers, your daughters, your sisters, your aunts. You get the picture. So, years ago, I would say about 35 years ago, I had some breaks, I guess you could say, here and there, but I also gave those breaks to myself. And while I did perform a lot of manual labor, um, being a nanny, watching children, taking care of children, scrubbing floors, scrubbing toilets, working a fast food restaurant, being a waitress, or now it's called a server, I also forayed into the areas that would help me get to be where I am today. My concern is that a lot of those data entry jobs and administrative positions and clerical positions that a lot of women, such as myself, do are being eroded through artificial intelligence, and I can only wonder what kind of upward mobility types of opportunities are we going to be able to offer people now that this is occurring. As you can see over here, women, I pulled up a query, I prompted something. So although a lot of this is in alignment with my own personal thoughts, I want to give credit to a search engine here that these are not my exact words, but they're a lot of my thoughts. As you can see here, women are significantly more vulnerable to job displacement due to artificial intelligence than men, with recent studies indicating they are 3 times more likely to lose their jobs, particularly in high-income countries. A lot of the positions, as you can see, and these are positions that I worked in to work for upward mobility. As I was performing manual work, I was like, hey, this is not maybe the most PC thing, and I know people who I've worked with and known throughout the years would understand. I worked 2 or 3 jobs like a Jamaican or a Haitian, all right? So I work manual labor, and I also work these kinds of positions, secretarial work. I did bookkeeping, executive secretarial positions, administrative proofreading. I did all these things, translations, and they're all being automated through AI. So what are we going to do going forward to help our sisters, brothers, sisters, wives, um, like I said before, your aunts, your mothers, because this does impact us. And there's a lot of vulnerability for the women who are single out there, single mothers or just single on their own, and perhaps being in some kind of maybe vulnerable positions where they need to be able to work these traditionally female-oriented kinds of positions. I will be looking more and more into what we can do for ourselves as women, and also to see if there's anything out there that's happening to help women who are being displaced by AI to not get a handout, but have opportunities so that they can learn more about these emerging technologies within the AI space, within STEM. For those who are not aware and who are interested, there's science, technology, engineering, and math. And there are so many careers that are just so enriching in terms of your capability to use your God-given minds and to augment your capabilities by understanding these technologies. And some people may say augmentation is something like an interface like IoT, but I'm talking about augmentation from an ability to be able to understand these technologies, deploy these technologies, work with these technologies, and become employed as women. Years ago, there was a nice Irish American woman who told me about Grace Hopper, and she's a pretty remarkable woman, way ahead of her time. And if I remember correctly, I'm trying to see here, so she obtained her master's degree in 1930, I believe, and her PhD in 1934, which for a woman was almost unheard of. And she's computer science and whiz, I guess you could say. She basically helped outline the fundamental operating principles of computing machines. And we want women to be able to keep doing these things. And for the women out there, you feel like, you know, what am I going to do? And you're even realizing this, that we're going to find a way to have it so that it's a human-centered century, where we're using, a lot of people say leveraging technologies, and if we want to, I don't know if it's going to be an oversold word, but I really do believe it is, the time is for women to be able to leverage these technologies to empower ourselves. And so I will be going down and taking a look at more and more of what does this mean. So yeah, there you go. Without targeted upskilling, equitable access to AI tools and policy interventions, women could face long-term economic disadvantages, including higher rates of labor market exit. And see, that's the thing, is that a lot of these traditionally held roles that are clerical and administrative, secretarial, bookkeeping, all these things, a lot of these positions help women also not only put food on the table, keep their career going, but it's the only thing sometimes that we as women are able to do while we are child rearing, especially in some Western countries, and especially in the United States. And oh, you're a socialist. No, it is very difficult to be able to really do a great job of being a mother, and also if you are in a kind of situation where you are the breadwinner, these jobs going away, it's going to be devastating. So yeah, I agree with over here that targeted upskilling, equitable access to AI tools, policy interventions, it's not a handout, it's a hand up if we want to level up as women. So as long as I am here on planet Earth, I will be trying to see what I can do to help us. And for the men out there, I know you're going through your own thing as men, but I can only speak as a woman in my experiences. We should be supportive of each other, and we can make this transition to benefit all of humanity if possible. Thank you for your time.